loose ball, and it's gonna go. Maddie buries it in the net to tie it. It's good! Week 5 of the football season takes us back to Durfee, but tonight, someone different occupying Mac Aldridge Field, the Diman Bengals, for the first time on Fred TV here in fall 2025. Hello again, everybody. I'm Evan Massoud. We are on the field here for pregame. You see Diman behind me in their home orange uniforms. Tri-County, the Cougars, who we saw in girls volleyball last night at the James T. Ashley Gym. They're here, and they're sporting a 4-0 record, and they're scoring a lot of points this fall. In fact, they're averaging over 40 per game, coming off of a 57-0 spanking of the Southeastern Hawks last week, a conference game. So, and that's a common opponent for Diman. They're seeing the Hawks in just a week or so. So that's going to be a tall order. That's hit number 1 of our pregame, is that the Cougars are coming in here with a very prolific and very solid offense, to say the least. Now, Diman on the other side, they are 2-1. They had a bye a week and a half ago coming into last Friday's game, week 4, their third, and they lost that game on the road. Another conference game that was a Blue Hills game for them. Another good team, a team that tends to play them very well. They only lost by a touchdown, 22-15, but they were 2-0 coming into that game. So tonight, they're not scoring as many points. I think the key here will be, how will the defense be able to react and adjust to an offense that's putting up 7+ touchdowns a game? That's no easy task, but Coach Barry said to me just a week ago, knowing how well Tri-County's offense has been scoring, he said this should be a really good game. So he was very optimistic about it. Maybe he knows something that we don't. We'll see what happens. Kickoff is right after the break. Stay with us on Fred TV.
Hi, my name is Stephanie MacArthur, Director of Traffic and Parking for the City of Fall River. As another school year begins, we as the city just want to remind everyone of some of the school zone safety laws. Crosswalks are designed for your safety. Please make sure to use them. Always wait for a crossing guard to stop traffic before crossing the street. Drivers, use caution when entering a school zone. State law mandates a strict 20-mile-per-hour speed limit in all school zones. Parking within a crosswalk is strictly prohibited. By showing respect and patience, we can ensure that everyone arrives at their destination safely and on time. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions and/or concerns, please feel free to contact my office at 508-324-2123. Let's have a wonderful school year.
Welcome back, fans, to Durfee's Mac Aldridge Field. Coin toss is finished. Both teams huddling up, getting fired up for week 5 of the high school football season. The Tri-County Cougars at 4-0 against your Diman Bengals, coming in at 2-1. Bengals won the toss. They elected to defer. They will kick to the north end of the field. The Cougars will return the kick and go on offense for the first time this evening. Great to be with you here on this Friday night, the first Friday of October for week 5. Durfee, a quick update for you. Durfee had a 6 o'clock game out in Braintree. They're down 15-0 at the half. Offense struggling early, but only down by 2 scores. Athletic Director Brad Busson keeping us in the loop. Thank you, Brad. We will take a pause here for the playing of the national anthem. ready to rock and roll here. Great to see the Bengals for the first time this season. A couple wins coming into play. Their first win was against Case right here on September 5th. They've been on the road since. 2 games on the road with a bye in between. 12-0 against Case here in week 1. Week 2, Bay Path Regional, a 22-7 victory there. That game out in Charlton, Massachusetts. A bye for week 3, and then in week 4 last week, a loss at the hands of the Blue Hills Warriors out in Canton. Always a tough game, lost by a touchdown, as I said in the open, 22-15. And tonight, back home, and then they'll be back on the road for the next 2 again. So road-heavy schedule early in fall 2022. We'll run down Tri-County's offense as and their schedule to this point once their offensive unit hits the field. Logan Uwan, the kicker and punter for this team for Diman. And the kick is on its way. Left side of the field, and it is going to be a touchback. How's that for a boot to begin things here in week 5 as Colton Darling and Christopher Fuentes not able to return it. That one goes as a touchback. I was watching Uwan during warm-ups punting the ball, and he had a solid 40-plus yards airborne just in warm-ups alone. So we know he's got a good leg. Remember that from last year. Declan Walker, the senior QB, number 1 for the Cougars. And their key running back, Nicholas O'Brien, a junior, number 4. He's the guy. If the Bengals want to win this game, they have to contain him. QB keeper on first down. And a nice job by the Bengals to stuff that run 3 yards on the carry or thereabouts. I mentioned Nicholas O'Brien. I'll tell you why. Tri-County's offense has been prolific, averaging about 7 to 8 touchdowns a game. 49-12 on opening night, 42-0 week 2. Week 3, 40-17, and last week a 57-0 game against Southeastern. Mentioned that in the open. Southeastern, the Hawks, having a tough season, and the Cougars didn't make it much better for them. But I mentioned number 4 as that one is completed, and Diman stuffs it again. Not many yards after the catch. In fact, I think lucky to just get back to the line of scrimmage. So it looks like no gain. O'Brien has approximately 1,100 yards through just 4 games, and he has scored 18 touchdowns. So if there was ever a game where you could say, take one player out of it and you might have a good chance, I'd say this is it. And all credit to O'Brien for, being that player, to have that target on his back if he's that good. And he is in right now. Set up. The receiver there on the far side as part of the trips package on the left. Walker rolls out, passes, and it's going to be overthrown on the far side of the field. No flags there. There's nobody near the intended receiver, and the Bengals force a 3-and-out. O'Brien, punt may have been deflected, and it's going to roll and is downed at the Tri-County 30-yard line or thereabouts. So Diman having things fall their way here in the early goings. And again, you're facing a team that's offensively been so hard against their opponents. You're getting the ball at the 28. You have to score here on your first drive. Uwan did the kicking for Diman. O'Brien just doing the punting there for the Cougars. As Logan McKenzie, the QB, hands it off. And little to no gain on first down for the Bengals. No gain, second down and 10. Mackay Stewart to the right of McKenzie. Set the man in motion. It's a QB keeper. Got a nice block there. He'll roll out to the right side of the field. Sideline. Down the sideline. Cuts out of bounds inside the 10. First and goal for Diman. It's a 20-yard run down to the 8 for McKenzie. The Bengals looking for an opening drive score and a short field. Stewart, QB keeper again, McKenzie. Oh no, excuse me, my bad. That is Peyton Massey carrying the ball down inside the 5. Halfway there, ball at the 4, second and goal. Maybe playing a little follow the leader here. You got a fullback and the running back next to McKenzie. Let's see. There's the hole. Driving forward toward the end zone. Still on his feet, still getting pushed. And stopped just short of the goal line. It'll bring up third and goal. They set up J.P. Gums next to McKenzie to try to get that extra block, and it did work. Looks like it was a 2-yard pickup. Looking at the sticks here, which are, yep, 2-yard carry there. And it is third and goal from the 2. Obviously 4-down territory here for the Bengals. Single back now. Zach McKenna. They fake the handoff. Lots of room. McKenzie trying to cut back in, and he cannot get there. The Cougars line really redirected quickly, and were able to get to McKenzie. Ball still at the 2, no gain. Ran a long ways, but didn't pick anything up. Well, big play early here for both sides. Diman looking to get off on the right foot. Tri-County trying to put up more zeros on defense. Bengals offense will stay out there. And a timeout called, our first of the evening. Remember, Bengals fans, we live stream right here on our Facebook page, Fred TV Sports. Click that like button so you can follow us and not miss any of our live coverage. Also, click on over to YouTube, our channel under the same name. Click the subscribe button so you don't miss any of our content. It's not just an archived spot for games. We do post other features and other sports content there as well. No subscription. I know it says to subscribe. It's not a paid subscription. It's just Google's terminology. But more importantly, I mentioned this last night, Facebook is autonomously deleting all live streams that are more than 30 days. They don't have the server space. So many more people live streaming these days. So that is a new Facebook policy. So if you go back on our page, you're not going to find games from last year, even last school year. But they are on our YouTube channel because those games are forever. So be sure to click that subscribe button. Fullback and running back once again looking for a little follow the leader, and the Bengals take the lead 6-0 on a 2-yard run from McKenna thanks to a key block from Gomes. Diman out in front, a 28-yard drive, and it is 6-0. Late flag comes in, and it takes the touchdown away. A hold against the Bengals. And that's a killer, folks, because the touchdown signal was there. Uwan will come out and attempt about a 25-yard field goal. The touchdown negated by a hold. Uwan's got the leg. Is it on target? Line drive kick is going to be no good. Left of the post, and the Bengals come up empty. A flag takes it away. Well, that's unfortunate. Everything went well for Diman until that first flag of the game. And the holds tend to be easy to spot whenever you get an extra block, an extra spot there for the runner. Tend to think that there was a hold. O'Brien taken down after a gain of about 3. Diman with a big stop defensively. In on the tackle was Giovanni Carvalho, one of the captains. Forward progress, no gain, but a good stop. 3rd down and 7. Trips to the left, just as we saw on 3rd down last time. Walker calling audibles. We'll see where he goes. Rolling out left. In the flat. Has some pressure, and he's taken down in the backfield for a sack. And another 3 and out by the Bengals defense. Great series once again. You know, that's even more impressive because you just had a touchdown taken away. You came up with no points on a short field. And the defense comes out, doesn't let it get into your head. Cougars not looking like they're going to punt on 4th down and 12 from the 15. Passing down the field, incomplete. And I have never seen a coach gamble like that in a regular season game. backed up so far in their own end of the field. And clearly after the first punt, wow. It's a turnover on downs. Diman will start in the red zone. This is wild. Timeout on the field. Cougars time in their huddle, short-lived. Now Diman heads out. From the 18, 17, excuse me, even closer. Passing across the field, and it is incomplete. Just out of reach. Pass intended for James McKenzie. Be 2nd and 10. They hand it off. McKenzie gets the handoff, trying to cut back in, gets tripped up, and is tackled and downed by Gavin Sullivan. Only about 2 yards on that carry. So he tried to cut back in after rolling outside, could not do so. 3rd down and 8. 3rd down and 9. Only gave him a yard. Ball at the 16. All stacked up on this side, could pay off on the right. McKenzie has pressure. Escapes for the moment and is tackled as he crosses the 15. Another play for short gain, but better than a sack. And it brings up 4th down. It's going to be 4th and 7. Right at the 15 or just inside of it. More like the 14. James McKenzie and Will Katzif off to the right. McKenzie going across, looking for McKenzie. McKenzie gets hit in the backfield well after the pass. Flag is thrown, and that should be a 1st down for Diman. Should be a personal foul. Waiting for our official to give us the signal as he picks up the flag. And there we go. It's an automatic 1st down, and the Bengals will have 1st and goal from the 7. Stewart in the backfield. McKenzie looking to pass. Going, end zone, cuts in. This one will stand. Peyton Massey with the touchdown catch, and it is 6-0 Bengals. Uwan coming out for the point after. Did miss a field goal last possession. That was from a little deeper, and it hooked to the left. We'll see how the extra point goes. This one on its way, and that looks good. It is good. 7-0 Diamond here in the first. .229 to go in the opening quarter. Diamond's defense has been excellent so far. 2 3-and-outs against this offensive juggernaut through 4 weeks. The Tri-County Cougars playing their home games at Severian Brothers out in Franklin. Tri-County is. Well, Uwan had the opening kickoff, and he sent it through the end zone for a touchback. I can't remember the last time we saw that from a high school kicker. He's got a good leg. Just to keep it in the middle of the field is the key. Another good one. Another touchback. Man, there's really not a lot of wind. I mean, it's breezy. The flag isn't, I say that, the flag is in the wind. The wind is blowing from south to north, but it's steady, but I mean, not enough, I don't think, to really push the ball that much. That's Uwan getting it done. So the touchback, it'll be at the 20. It's amazing how NFL players who are getting paid millions of dollars to play this game get the ball further up the field on a touchback. Yet the high school players still get it at the 20. Something's wrong there. Another good stop by the Bengals. It doesn't look like really they were able to get anything, maybe a yard. Yeah, ball at the 21, so 2nd down and 9. That was a direct snap to O'Brien. No quarterback there taking the snap. So O'Brien came in, picks up 2, and it'll be 3rd down and 7. O'Brien looking for the play call. Walker not in the backfield. It'll be another direct snap to the running back. O'Brien rolling out, has some blockers. Diamond's defense coming in, pushing him outside. He will not get the 1st down, not even close. At least 5 yards short as he gets tackled out of bounds in front of the bench. Giving him a pickup of just 1. 4th down and 6 to go. We're under a minute here in the first. Cougars went for it on 4th and long, deep in their own zone last possession. Who's to say they won't here? Looks like they're going to keep it. And now a timeout called by the Cougars. .35 seconds to go in the first. Bengals break the huddle first. 4th and 6, Declan is back in at QB, empty backfield. O'Brien to his right, one-on-one matchup coming here with Will Katzef. Going down the field long, and it is gonna be, oh my goodness, what a catch! O'Brien with a circus catch off his fingertips, and it gets the Cougars across midfield. What a play call, and what a catch. Clock is rolling here. That catch was inbounds. 15 seconds on the clock here in the first. Declan still looking to the sideline. We're under 10 seconds. Indecision by Tri-County here. 2 and 1. They're going to let the quarter go. Content with waiting until the quarter comes to a close. So 7-0 Diamond after 1. And really until those final seconds of this opening quarter, it's been all Bengals. Good start for Diamond. Can they hold here as Tri-County just got their first down and first big play of the evening. Okay, we flip sides here, so now Tri-County moving northbound at the Diamond 48 after that huge play on 4th down. Second quarter starts. Quick pass. And a good tackle from behind. Some yards after the catch there for O'Brien. Diamond has contained him early. And I set it to open the game. Very rarely can you pick out a game plan where you say eliminate one player and you're going to give yourself a good chance to win the game. And I firmly believe that if Diamond can limit the damage that O'Brien can do, O'Brien with over 1,100 yards in 4 games and 18 touchdowns for the Cougars, excuse me. So clearly the best player, the most prolific player, and you just saw that acrobatic catch a moment ago. So if the Bengals can keep him in check, they got themselves a fighting chance. Another timeout called by Tri-County. This one to open the quarter. I mean, you just had a very significant timeout with the change of quarters. Out of the timeout, 2nd down and 5. Declan looking to pass, has some good time, wide open in the flat. That was complete to Christopher Pinto. First down for the Cougars, their second of the drive. They hand it off to O'Brien. O'Brien has room on the far side. Tackled down short of the 15. But another first down. A flag on the field will negate that run. The holding call at the line of scrimmage will make it now 1st and 20 instead of first and 10 inside the 15. A flag comes in. Bengals clapping. This may be against Tri-County as well. Did someone jump? Flag came from the backfield, down the field rather. Diamond side. It's a false start. I've yet to see our head official with the white cap make an actual call here and give a true signal to the sidelines. If he is, it's immediate and not in the clear line of sight, because I'm watching the field intently and I'm not getting any signals. 1st and 25, Declan rolls out, passes on the run, and it is caught for 20 yards by O'Brien in a sea of Bengals, and just like that, the penalty yards and then some erased. 2nd and 5 coming up. And a first down. The Cougars passing. It is caught, and that should be good for the score, and it is. Colton Darling, number 11, coming down with the pass. Going for 2. Weird end around route there. Maybe a little trickery, and Declan is going to be taken down. The ball comes loose. The Bengals recover, but it is a dead ball. So the Diamond Bengals will continue to lead just by 1. So Tri-County gets on the board here in the second. A couple really great passes from Declan Walker. Back deep for Diamond, it looks to be Will Katzeff, and I'm not sure who's on the near side. Forgive me, I can't really see his number too well. looks like number 7, who is not on our varsity roster here. Kickoff will be short. First attempt on a kickoff for the Bengals return team. And it's a decent return towards the 40-yard line. Good return for Diman. That's good for about 20 yards. And they'll begin at the 40. Max Tessier. Nash with a good run back there. He actually was kind of this, he wasn't as far deep as everybody else. He was one line forward on the return team. Now passing on first down. That is going to be nearly intercepted as James McKenzie got undercut and never cut back. Not sure if he got crossed up there on where that ball was intended to be passed, but didn't really adjust to it either. Lucky to still have control of the ball right now. Stewart in the backfield. They fake the handoff to the man in motion. They put Stewart on the run. Flag comes in on the far side near the play. And we'll await the call. Second down and 20. McKenzie gonna sling it across the field. What a catch! James McKenzie got a hold of that one as he goes up the ladder. That's complete for 14 yards. It'll be 3rd and 6. An amazing catch from McKenzie. 8:30 to play in the half. They set McKenzie in motion, does an end around just like we saw Tri-County do a moment ago. And McKenzie throws it away. That did not pan out at all for Diman. Uwan coming out, and it looks like the Bengals are not going to go for it at midfield. They're going to punt it away. Coach Bowery playing it conservatively with 8:08 to go. 4th and 6, and Uwan will punt it away. Fair catch signaled. And O'Brien is marked down at the 32. Walker rolling out, throws on the run, and he throws it away. Really had to backpedal. Pass rush was there. 2nd and 10. Walker rolling out to the right again. Pressure coming. Throws on the run, and is it picked off? Yes, it is! The Bengals pick it off! James McKenzie undercut the route, and the Bengals will take over in Cougars territory with 7:48 to go. At the 47-yard line, Diman takes over after the turnover. That is going to be caught. Peyton Massey, though, unfortunately, catching it in the backfield and not able to get to the line of scrimmage. An update from Braintree in the Durfee game on the road. Quarterback Matt Sherry just scored. They missed the extra point. It is 15-6 in favor of Braintree. 2:37 left in the third quarter. So still just a one-possession game. Well, no, sorry, two-possession game because of the missed PAT. Reaching for the 40. Third down and 3. Right at the 40. They hand it off. And it looks like Diman is going to be just about a yard short. That looks like JP Gums, number 33. Be 4th and 1. I would go for it here. It looks like Diman's going to. Well, Gums just tried to come in from the sideline, so I may have had that wrong. My apologies. So 4th and 1 at the 38. Quick pass over the middle is deflected, redirected, and incomplete. And Diman turns it over. I am shocked that you'd see a passing play there. They've been running the ball pretty well. And in that situation, it's the perfect try. I mean, how many times, right, we hear the NFL commentators saying on 4th and 1, go for the QB sneak. It is successful the majority of the time. Like to see more of that here in the high school level. That was really a very surprising play call. I'm sorry, not trying to be too critical, but man, it was less than a yard. Tri-County goes back on offense. Walker finds a seam. Walker runs into a wall, but not after picking up a first down and getting into Bengals territory. Tri-County at the Bengals' 48-yard line. Trip set up to the right side. Declan Walker wanted to fire away, ran into some trouble. That's a great open field tackle. It is a catch. Quite a pass, too, when you consider Walker was pretty much on his heels. And it looks like they ruled it. No, it's incomplete. It is not a catch. I thought he came down with it. So all the more reason. That was a big hit, and that probably jarred it loose. So 2nd down and 10. Good defense from Diman right there. QB keeper. And Walker is tackled after a gain of 4. Clock is rolling. We're under 5 minutes in the first half. 7-6 Bengals. 3rd down and 6.
Now's a good time to make some noise for your defense.
3rd and 6. Trips to the right again. They fake the handoff. Walker is going to keep it. Walker misses one tackle, and he will scurry for the first down, it appears. I think he got just enough. We'll see where they spot the ball. They have not signaled a first down yet. And I think he's maybe a half a yard short. Yeah, it's going to be 4th down. I thought for sure he got there, but maybe falling forward on his side there. His knee hit first. 4th down and less than a yard, just across the 40. And another timeout for the Cougars. Timeout comes here with 3:35 left to play in the first half. Diman won the toss. If you're joining us late, they elected to defer, so they'll get the second half kickoff to begin the 3rd quarter. Would certainly like some time here at the end of the half to try to put something together, but they got to get off the field. Diman student section here in front of the booth is at capacity. And that's putting it generously. Kids are packed in. Great crowd tonight. It is Pink Out Night for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Diman always does, as do the other area schools, a pink night. You see Durfee do it as well. Should be enough for a first down. And it is a first down. What do you know? A QB sneak on a 4th and short. Gets the first down. I've always been a fan of it. It should be the go-to play. Make the other team stop you. First down and 10. Little pitch. Short gain there. Maybe a little extra because the runner was spun down and had not touched the turf yet. So yeah, down towards close to the 35, maybe the 36, it looks like. That's going to be good for 3. Little reverse there. Oh, and that's going to open up a little bit of space. Another first down. A late flag comes in. And I have a feeling that's going to be against the Bengals. Saw a Cougar down the field, got kind of tackled late and spun down. The head official gave a sideline warning. The play was a first down. I think that may have been the flag. Two and a half to go here in the first half. Cougars changing up their formation a little bit, really sticking to the ground here. QB keeper Walker gets some pressure. They pass it. It is complete to O'Brien. Inside the 10, it'll be 1st and goal, Tri-County. Ball at the 6. Walker hands it off to O'Brien. Gonna play follow the leader, and O'Brien will give the Cougars the lead with 93 seconds to go in the half. Touchdown number 19 on the season for O'Brien. They go for 2 and unsuccessful again. So just a 5-point game here in the second quarter. Diman will have a chance to run a few plays, see how efficient they can be. They'll have 1:33 to go. We have an injury timeout, folks. There's a player in the back of the end zone for Diman. Slowly getting up now. Coach Bowery was out there with the trainer. So Owen Dorigo. May have taken a hit there at the end of the play. We'll take a quick timeout here. The injury timeout back in 60 seconds.
Fall River Public Schools has employment opportunities in various departments for people looking to work with the next generation. We want you to join our team. We have openings for teachers, paraprofessionals, and teacher assistants, as well as other educational support positions. We are also looking to fill operational support positions such as custodial, security, food service, and more. Fall River Public Schools offers competitive salary and benefit plans. We have rewarding work available in our 21st century schools and learning environments. Come grow with us. Please contact the Human Resources Department at 508-675-8420, extension 53708, or see the current job postings on our website at fallriverschools.org.
Back here at Durfee High School, your temporary home of the Diman Bengals. Down by 5 with 1:33 to go in the first half. Dorigo helped off the field, not able to put really any pressure on his right leg, right foot. And he'll be on the sidelines here. Raulson DePina, one of the O-line guys, also helping to get him off. the turf. He was down way in the end zone. Kickoff for the Cougars, as they lead for the first time in the contest. A line drive kick to the right, short kick at the 25. Fielded, nice cut back here, crossing the field, still on his feet, and tackled head first just short of the 40. That looked to be Nash Tessier. So Diman's going to have decent field position. They'll have 85 seconds to work with. Let's see how economical and efficient they can be. Ball will be at the 39. Defense is not set, and they're bringing the house. Nowhere for McKenzie to go. Nobody open, and the whole line not set by design. The pass rush knocks 9 yards off the play, and it'll be 2nd and 19 at the 30. Pass is complete for a short gain. 3rd down and now about 12. Quickly, slingshot pass far side, gonna scamper out of bounds. Good play. It will bring up 4th down, but it stops the clock at 28 seconds. So now the Bengals can kind of breathe. That you may even see a timeout here once the defense lines up and Coach Barry sees what they have, or are they going to kick it away? Oh, it looks like special teams coming out. Oh, Diman's going to punt it away. I am shocked. I really am. I thought you'd see them go for it here. I mean, I know they're on their side of the field, but really not much time to work with. Uwan gives it a real boot. He's got such a good leg. And the ball takes a sideways hop and it'll be dead at around the 22, 23. That ball was in the air for, gosh, good 7 seconds. Cougars are not lined up in victory formation to take a knee. They're going to take a shot here with 12 seconds. Walker, finds a seam, has a hole, and Walker finally twists it down across the 50. Clock is rolling, and the first half has come to a close. Good first half, though. A couple play calls I'm not too fond of. I guess my opinion is subjective. But nonetheless, a close ball game here. The Cougars are talking to the officials. And the half may not be over yet. They're allowing another play. And the Cougars don't run a play anyway, so what was the point? I think there may have been a timeout called, but it didn't. There's no timeouts left. What the question is why this clock stopped before the runner was down. They spike it, they'll have 1 second, but it's a running play and it was in the middle of the field. The clock is not supposed to stop. I had to reset the chains, but the clock was stopped before the play was over. Should have been like 2 seconds to begin with. Either way, still a second to make a play, but they're still going here, and it's going to be a chance at a deep shot for the Cougars. Empty backfield, trips to the right. Wide receivers will run their routes. Walker had the house come and he escapes the pass rush down the field. Flag is thrown. Multiple flags are thrown. And it is incomplete. Now we got to wait for the penalty. The play was offsides. Thank you to our official for giving us a clear signal that time. Offsides, no. It is declined. And that is the end of the first half, as both teams will vacate the field. 12-7, the visitors ahead of the home team here. When you look up and down the scores of Tri-County's schedule so far, for Diman to hold them to just 12 points is absolutely a win here through one half. The Bengals trail by 5 as we hit the break. We will take the break and see you live for the third quarter from Mac Aldridge Field on Fred TV. Don't go anywhere.
Right here, 150 years ago, a bustling rail line cut through the Spindle City.
The Old Colony Line was among the most utilized railroads in the United States.
People, mainly immigrants, some children, labored in mills. The railroad was essential to manufacturing and passenger service.
However, transportation methods evolved. For generations, these grafts of land were wasted space. Years of careless industry polluted the Quequechan River. Cherished by Native people, the name translates to falling water.
Conservationists advocated to reverse environmental damage and repurpose the tracks. The architectural firm, Brown, Richardson, and Rowe, designed the pathway which opened in 2017. Some components are visionary. Other sections replicate endeavors in cities elsewhere.
Quequechan River Rail Trail is hidden by tree cover to buffer highway noise. The 2.5-mile route is habitat for many species, which, when quietly observed, foster an innate respect for nature. 12 years ago, voters approved a 1.5% property surcharge to fund the Community Preservation Act. Totaling nearly $425,000, CPA money was necessary for each phase of the rail trail.
Expansion is dependent upon continued revenue. Fall River joins other communities to develop a continuous 50-mile route of the South Coast Bikeway. CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
St. Anne's Shrine is an anchor building to Fall River.
Many worshippers have claimed that this landmark is the site of miraculous healings.
Construction began in 1891. The Romanesque revival style is unprecedented, and the 160-foot steeples are visible from all directions. The congregation was established generations ago when builders mined world-renowned Fall River granite located at the base and utilized Vermont blue marble for the upper exterior walls.
"40 years ago, the shrine was added to the National Register of Historic Places. Despite some disrepair, this is a working building, open for prayer and reflection. In addition, a Christian lay organization distributes food from here on Saturdays."
Amazingly, 3 priests are entombed below. Volunteers with St. Anne's Shrine Preservation Society expect this house of worship will again welcome pilgrims from near and far, as well as historians, architects, and school children.
11 years ago, voters approved a 1.5% property surcharge to fund the Community Preservation Act, Over $150,000 was awarded for repairs on the southern side of the building. Craftsmen are entrusted to restore the slate roof tiles, copper gutters, and downspouts. Phase 2 entails duplicate copper and slate work, as well as repointing of mortar joints. These efforts will permit the upper church to reopen for the public.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
Off. Back to Romero. Romero forges ahead. Touchdown, Hilltoppers.
Coming in, you're really scared. You might be a little nervous, but I think being a part of a team gives you friends who can come with you all the way through high school, and then coaches looking out for you. I think as an athlete, you can improve and learn the art of dedication.
That shot taken. Cadet will take the shot and score.
Hard work pays off. From my freshman year, starting off hardly knowing anything about sports to now my junior year, having almost all the school records in track and field. I feel like this school shows a lot of opportunities in classrooms and out of classrooms.
High flip to Espinal. Open three. Got it! Big time hit from Granum.
Durfee has such a great community, such great pride. We're people who love to be here. We love to compete. We love to play, and it's such a great opportunity.
Corralled by Camara, full steam ahead. Weaving through traffic, takes the shot, and it's good! Camara, coast to coast!
I've made a lot of great friends playing sports. I really appreciate how it fosters a community amongst all of the athletes, even in between sports seasons.
Good pass up the field, gets some good backspin on it, and it is a loose ball! Shot, and it's good! To tie it, it's good! Medeiros on the PK!
You have a lot of support and a lot of people around you. It's a good environment, especially the sports teams.
Great. O'Connell with the three, and the lead is over 30.
I know how much pride it takes to be a topper, so it made me work harder so I can be more successful.
It's really great to just be able to learn accountability, reliability, just getting involved in school, and I feel like the best way to do that is to join a sport.
In the air in a deep left field. Coppola heading back at the wall. It's gone! 3-run home run for Montilla, and it's a 2-run game.
I'm Mike Labossiere, Watuppa Reservation Forester.
And I'm Paul Ferlin, the Administrator of Community Utilities.
Protecting open space is a benefit today, and it's a gift to future generations.
For over 150 years, Fall River has been a leader in environmental preservation. The Southeastern Massachusetts Bioreserve ensures forests and fields remain undeveloped and accessible. The Community Preservation Act is a vital component to fulfill climate goals.
Since 2017, CPA funds totaling nearly $1.3 million have been used to acquire conservation areas in Fall River. Educational programs within the bioreserve connect families to nature and promote understanding and respect for diverse culture, history, and wildlife.
Half of Fall River, about 12,000 acres, an area the size of Mattapoisett, is protected water and woodland. Healthy forests minimize flooding, reduce erosion, and provide habitat for endangered species.
As the region expands manufacturing and technology, people are directly reliant on green infrastructure as an irreplaceable source of clean water and air.
Miles of trails wind through unique landscapes which appeal to hikers, cross-country skiers, and mountain bikers. Specific areas are open for safe seasonal hunting. The bioreserve promises endless discoveries and recreational experiences year-round.
CPA funds have supported thousands of significant projects in Massachusetts. Thank you for your continued interest in community beautification and betterment.
We welcome you back to Durfee High School for Week 5 football. As the halftime break just about over here, the Bengals and Cougars getting ready to retake the field. A mandatory 3-minute warm-up period after the halftime break. It's 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Evan Massoud with you here on Fred TV. Great to be with you on this first Friday of October. Saw some good football in the first half, some quality plays from both sides. A couple calls I feel questionable, but that's, my own opinion. You're watching at home, you can decide for yourself. But nonetheless, when you, again, looking at how many points Tri-County has scored this season, I would say to be able to hold them to 12 points in the first half is definitely a win. 99, 108, 148, 188 points they have scored in 4 games. Now add in the 12 tonight, they're at an even 200, but it's been very lopsided, to say the least, in the games that Tri-County has won. They're 4-0 coming into this game tonight. We'll take one more quick break here, folks, as we get ready for the third quarter. Stay with us, a 60-second break as the teams wrap up their meetings.
Hi, my name is Stephanie MacArthur, Director of Traffic and Parking for the City of Fall River. As another school year begins, we as the city just want to remind everyone of some of the school zone safety laws. Crosswalks are designed for your safety. Please make sure to use them. Always wait for a crossing guard to stop traffic before crossing the street. Drivers, use caution when entering a school zone. State law mandates a strict 20-mile-per-hour speed limit in all school zones. Parking within a crosswalk is strictly prohibited. By showing respect and patience, we can ensure that everyone arrives at their destination safely and on time. Thank you for your attention. If you have any questions and/or concerns, please feel free to contact my office at 508-324-2123. Let's have a wonderful school year.
Diamond Bengals on your screen. They've made it back to the sideline. Cougars doing the same on the far side of the field. The Bengals will receive the kick to begin the third quarter. And looking to take the lead back. Not a lot of home games next week. We only have scheduled at the moment unless something should change or have to be rescheduled. We only have field hockey scheduled live for Monday evening. Monday at 5:15 right here at Durfee. The Hilltoppers will host Case for their only game against the Cardinals this fall. Should be a pretty good game. So we'll look forward to that. And then in terms of live coverage, at the moment, that's just going to be it for next week before we have our regular season push, our final 2 weeks or so of the season. Nice cut back, wrapped up at around the 30, down at the 31-yard line. And the Bengals will have a fairly decent field position. Anytime you can be inside the 30, it's good. Anytime you're inside the 40, it's really good. So third quarter here. Bengals on the ground with play number 1 of the second half. There is a flag on the field. And it's against the Bengals. Ten-yard penalty. Another holding call. So 1st and 20 as we replay the down. That puts Diman back to the 21. Passing towards the side. Nice job by Uwan. Uwan pumping those legs. Look at this effort for the first down. Over 20 yards. Uwan refusing to go down. And it puts the Bengals at the 44. 23-yard connection there. Most of it yards after the catch from Uwan. Really wasn't targeted in that first half. If he can keep doing that, should go to him more frequently. McKenzie will be sacked. Tried to keep it himself, and he'll lose, looks like 3 or 4 yards. Backing him up 4 yards. Back to the 40, and it'll be 2nd and 14. Really nice night here, 60 degrees, a little breezy, but clear, moon up above. Not bad for the first Friday of October. Uwan catches it in stride. He'll pick up 5, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 9. Uwan was tackled just as the ball came into his hands, could not make a turn up the field. Cougars trying to get the Bengals off the field. McKenzie scampering. McKenzie wrapped up short of the 50 and well short of the first. Uwan heading towards the backfield, and it looks like Diman will punt it away. Staying conservatively here on what's going to be 4th and 6, maybe 7. No, they're going to keep it. An interesting play call now. So right at midfield, Diman trying to push the envelope now here in the second half. McKenzie has time to pass. Little chip shot across to Uwan, right through the hands. And it is incomplete, and it's a turnover on downs on their side of the field. Tri-County will have it at the Diamond 48. Well, not a good possession to start the second half rather for the Bengals. First down play good for about 4 or 5. Cougars pick up 4. Another running play. This time O'Brien, the ball carrier, picking up another 2. Well, since Walker made the change, we have a Cougar player that is down at the moment, so looks like we're going to have an injury timeout. We will. It's number 87 for Tri-County, Michael Love. Since the Cougars switched to this offensive formation with Walker under center, really had not gone under center in the first half until that last drive. But since they did so, Bengals have struggled to read the play as well as they were offensively, rather defensively in the first part of the first half. Love getting off the field under his own power, but the injury timeout was taken, so he'll have to leave the field. He'll get checked out. So for me, defensively now, I want to see how Diamond can answer the bell, because they were very good defensively in the first quarter and much of the second quarter. 3rd and 4. Walker with O'Brien in the backfield. Set up for pass play. We'll see. They fake it to O'Brien. Walker with the first down and quite a bit more. Short of the 30. First and 10 at the 33 for the Cougars, as Walker got the first down. Walker keeps it himself, runs into traffic. The blocking did not work that time as the Bengals closed in from either side. It's a gain of 1, 2nd and 9. Fake the handoff to O'Brien across the middle. It is caught for a completion. Caught for a touchdown. Christopher Pinto to the house on a 33-yard pass from Walker. And it is 18-7. Cougars 0 for 2 on 2-point conversions tonight. They will go for it again here. A lot of time for Walker, who will now roll out to his right. Throws on the run, it's incomplete. And 0 for 3. It could be 21-7. It could be 24-7 right now, actually. So the Bengals lucky that Cougars are struggling with that. It's just a 2-touchdown lead still. But nonetheless, 18-7 and 18 unanswered points by the Cougars. Kick on its way, line drive kick will bounce and be picked up at the 18. Good return, across the 45 to the 47, almost a 30-yard return for the Bengals. That looked to be number 7 for Diman. I'm sorry, number 7 not on our roster. Must have been a late call up from JV or a late jersey change. A good field position. Can Diman answer here? Mackay Stewart on the run for the Bengals. Picks up about 4, and we have another Cougar that is slow to get up. 2 of them actually were slow to get up. Fuentes was one of them, as well as Pinto. From Athletic Director Brad Busson of Durfee, the Hilltoppers have lost on the road 15-6, a low-scoring game out in Braintree. Durfee's lone touchdown, courtesy of Matt Sherry. They dropped to 2-3. That was after McKenzie slipped on the turf. And that's a significant loss on what was 3rd and 6. Now looking at, 2nd and 6. Now we're going to be looking at 3rd and 11. So Durfee, after what was a really good win last week at Somerset, a place that has not been too kind to them, they end up losing on the road and drop to 2-3. Timeout called. Stops the clock at 5:01 to play here in the 3rd quarter. Okay, big 3rd down here. Particularly after Tri-County just scored again. Diman needs to convert on 3rd and 11. And they bring the pass rush. McKenzie gets around the pass rush. McKenzie pushed out of bounds. Took a late hit too on the sideline. I think he's going to be short by maybe a yard or 2. We'll see where they mark him, but it looks like he went out at the 45. This would be a 4th and 2 if that's where they spot the ball. That's a great redirection, though, because they brought the single rusher off the wing, and he was coming full bore at him. 4th and 2. And they convert on 4th down. Line judges making the call. 1st down, Bengals. Great play call. Looked like they put Uwan in the backfield there. So at the 43, a fresh set of downs for Diman. Another running play. This time the Cougars sniff it out, and it's going to be a loss of 1. Zach McKenna did not get back to the line. So 2nd and 11 now. Diman backs up 1. Uwan back out in the near side here. And they go back to the ground game. And that's for a short gain. And it's going to be another 3rd and long. Uwan is taller than O'Brien, but the problem is O'Brien is so fast, so that one-on-one matchup is really interesting. We haven't seen Uwan really targeted much tonight. 3rd down and 10. Only got a yard back. And be ready for pressure again. Look at the line. They're all standing ready for pass rush here. McKenzie better be ready. Gonna send it long and deep to Uwan. Uwan push from behind. It's pass interference on a catchable ball. Automatic 1st down for the Bengals. And the worst thing that the Cougars want to see is their star player, O'Brien, in a lot of pain and down after the play. Oh boy. From the flag to an injury timeout. I wonder if McKenzie heard me say target Uwan. I'm glad they went to him. It was a good pass, too. It was a little long, but if you're going to miss, good to miss long. If you undercut it, then the defender can turn around and catch it. So better to miss long in that situation. It drew the flag. And O'Brien still down. Trainers for both staffs tending to him at the moment. Tri-County bench and coaches looking on, concerned. O'Brien will walk it off. Not really a noticeable limp or favoring one side over the other, so hopefully that is a good sign for Tri-County. He will jog off the field. A 15-yard penalty on the pass interference. We'll put Diman at the Tri-County 28 with a fresh set of downs. I'd go right back to Uwan here now that O'Brien's out of the game. McKenzie escapes. A tackle, rolling out, gets rid of it, and it's going to be picked off. And it looks like it was in play. Did he hold on to it? Checking, it was picked off. There is a flag as well, but I think the interception is going to stand. Officials saying that the ball was picked off inbounds. We are waiting what the flag is. So no flag. It is an interception. The flag was declined. And the Bengals are chased off the field after the turnover. A very bad time for a turnover. Never a good time, but really bad time for one. You're going to haul one down the field like that. You got to make sure it gets out of play. Oh, that's a bummer. Tri-County, QB keeper. Short gain on the play. .235 to go here in the third. Another QB keep. Rolling out. Another short gain. Looks like we're going to have a third down and 4. O'Brien's still on the bench, stretching it out with the trainer, so he is not in for this series. Now Christopher Pinto in the backfield next to Walker, who will keep it himself again. Walker up the middle, good for a first down, finally tackled shy of the 30. And another Tri-County player down. And I think that's Walker. It is. Walker got crunched by James McKenzie and Peyton Massey at the end of the play. And now he's down. Walker jogs off. Seems okay. Out of the timeout. First down for the Cougars. O'Brien is back into the game as Walker had to exit the game. So we're looking at probably a direct snap to Walker. And he will hand it off. They were waiting for Walker, and instead, Pinto, the ball carrier, will be short of the first down, but not by much. As we roll up on the final 60 seconds of the third. Second and less than 2. O'Brien will roll forward and get to the 40. Good for the first down. Ten seconds left in the third. Tri-County will vacate the field, and that's how the third quarter will close. Well, just the one touchdown in that third quarter, and it was the Cougars who scored and extended their lead. As we head to the fourth with Tri-County driving once again. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 40 when the fourth quarter begins. Live here on Fred TV. We'll keep it here. O'Brien still acting as QB as we begin the fourth quarter here. Final 12 minutes to go. He'll keep it himself as he dashes forward, good for probably 5 yards. Looks like he got to the 45. Evan Massoud with you on Fred TV for Week 5 high school football. Our first look at the Bengals here in fall 2025. First of 2 games scheduled in terms of Bengals football coverage. Declan Walker has not returned. O'Brien continues. QB keeper again, direct snap to him. Good for a first down as he crosses the 50 into Bengals territory. Walker passing on the sideline. You see him top left of your screen. So he's just making sure, training staff, coaches making sure he's okay. For now, O'Brien will continue to run the offense. They hand it off to Pinto. Good handoff. Pinto tackled short of the 40. Picked up about 8. We'll go for 7, 2nd and 3. O'Brien keeps. O'Brien gets the first down, tackled from behind by Tavon Gardner and Ralston DePina. Chains keep moving and the clock keeps rolling. Under 10 minutes here left in the game. Fakes to Pinto, O'Brien keeps it. And he is tackled after maybe a 5-yard pickup, looks like. Giving him 4. Second down and 6. Another running play. Tri-County sticking with the ground game right now, with Walker not in the game. And it'll be 3rd down and 2, maybe 3. Long 2, short 3. Needing to get to the 26. Pinto gets the handoff. Pinto stood up. And he's going to be short. Maybe 1 yard. Doesn't look like he got much at all. Ball spotted at the 28. Yeah, 4th and 2. Not going anywhere. No gain.
Now's a good time to make some noise for him.
Cougars head coach waiting until the play clock was about to expire before calling timeout, which stops the clock at 7:19 on a pivotal 4th down and 2 awaiting. Cougars trying to remain perfect, up by 11 here, almost halfway through the 4th quarter. Well, and a play that could determine the outcome of this game. If this drive continues and takes more time off and the Cougars ultimately score, and pretty much seal the deal. So this is a huge play for the Bengals defense as Walker returns, fakes the handoff, passes across the middle. It's incomplete. Another play call that I just don't understand. Tri-County was running the ball at will without Walker in the game that entire drive. And now you go to the pass. Why would you go to the pass? Bengals take over. I would not in a million years call a pass there after what the offense just did for, what, 50-plus yards? Goodness. All right, let's go Diamond. Need a quick strike here. That's incomplete. Batted away, intended for McKenzie. Second and 10. Slingshot pass for a very short gain And it'll bring up third down and about 7.
Short pass there on second down. It is complete. Got about 40 yards on the play. So third down and 6 now.
McKenzie is taken down for a sack. The line got penetration, and it got to the quarterback for a major loss. Almost 10 yards back from where the line of scrimmage was. You're looking at fourth down and about 14 or 15. And now Diman will have to, they're not going to punt it away. I mean, I guess you really can't. You got to take a shot. Don't know if you get the ball back, but pass protection has to be there for McKenzie. Steps up in the pocket and he's dragged down. The line just collapsed. The Cougars with a game-changing pair of sacks. The defense on 4 plays chases Diman from the field. And is a good chance may have just sealed victory right there with 5:36 left to play. First and 10 from the door to the red zone at the 20. Walker hands it off. Three-yard carry there. Second and, looks like 2nd and 6, maybe 7. Second and 7, the ball was actually at the 19. So from the 16, picked up 3 there. Under 5 to go. Across the 15 and tackled down short of the first down.
We do have a timeout on the field by the Bengals for the left here.
Timeout on the field. It's 4:31 to play. There we go. Little issue there with our scoreboard. Not sure what happened there, but 18-7. And again, we're in the timeout. We had a busy week here sports-wise. Saw girls soccer on Tuesday. Durfee girls. Saw field hockey in Dartmouth for Durfee as well. A road game at DCTV. Girls volleyball from Diman yesterday. Now football for Diman tonight. And we'll see more field hockey on Monday. Third and 5. Passing to the end zone, and it is incomplete. No flags. 4th and 5. Cougars have not kicked all night. So 4th and 5. Not surprised at all that they're going for it. Walker rolls out, had some open field. And he will go out of bounds short. It looks like he's short. I mean, he stepped out at the 11-yard line. Is this really a first down? That's a terrible call. And you could see that Walker was looking for the line to gain, but he stepped out. First and goal. The Cougars have scored, and that ought to ice it. I'm taking a look at the last play, the 4th down play again. I'm always okay being corrected. We'll take a look again. Let's see. Oh, gosh, it looked like he stepped out. Saw a white cleat. We'll see. Let me take one more look here for myself. It's hard to tell. He was dancing. Not as clear as I thought in real time. Either way, a very close call. And either way, the result, a touchdown. 24-7 for Tri-County with 3:37 to go. They will go for 2 here, 0 for 3 on 2-point conversions. And that little spin move. Walker rolls out, pulls up, will pass, and it is good for the 2-point conversion. So a 1 for 4 night, and it's 26-7. Diman trailing here now 26-7 with just over 3.5 to go. Well, it looks like there was a flag. Excuse me. A personal foul. It must be. This is 15 yards. Never saw a flag. But then again, the signals have been few and far between in terms of visibility tonight. So clearly a personal foul. It must have come after the 2 points, after a dead ball foul, because the Cougars are going to kick from Diman's side of the field. Diman's 45. Line drive kick. Picked up at about the 3-yard line. And down across the 20 at around the 23. Goes number 7, who's been handling a lot of the returns. So it's about a 20-yard return for the Bengals. They'll have 3:30 exactly to play with here on what will likely be their final drive of the game. Go to the ground, and it is stuffed. Brody Resendiz put a stop to that before it even happened. And it's a loss of 3. Second down and 13. Clock will continue to roll. Play whistled dead. So a false start against Diman. Back them up another 5. It'll be 2nd and 18. McKenzie's pass is complete to the near side to Katsev. Not enough to erase the penalty yardage and the loss of yardage. So still not back to the original line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd and 11. And we come up on 2 minutes to play, 2:10 and counting. At the 21-yard line. McKenzie drops back. Pressure coming from behind and in front. Slingshot pass is incomplete. Intended for Mackay Stewart. Bengals will punch it away. Uwan waiting for the long snap. And he gets some really good hang time again. This is gonna hang up there to land at the 49. Stabs it, rolls backwards to Diman's 45. And at 1:42 to go, the Cougars are gonna take over. And the offense will come out on the field. Bengals sideline getting close to the 50, the Cougars sideline as well. They are not in victory formation though, so it looks like Tri-County will still run a play or two. We go to Pinto. Pinto runs into the pile, still on his feet, tackled down, and a gain of 2. 2nd down and 8. As the crowd starts filing out of Mac Aldridge Field. 65 seconds to go, 2nd and 8. Pinto again. And into the pile, stopped at the 45. And it'll be 3rd and 6, under a minute. Now into victory formation, and the Tri-County Cougars will win it here at Durfee against Diman, 26-7. Tri-County stays perfect on the year, a 5-0 record through 5 weeks. Diman drops to 2-2. Their 2nd straight loss. They'll have Southeastern on Thursday night. According to Arbiter, Thursday at 7 in Southeastern, which is in Southeastern Mass, interestingly enough. We've been there before. And for Diman, hopefully a game that they can get back in the win column for. Southeastern this year for football. As you look ahead, they're 1-2. They've lost to Case 26-6. They beat New Bedford Volk 19-14, and then they lost last week to these very Cougars 57-0. They're playing Old Colony tonight, another Cougars team. So not sure, that game has not gone final yet, that result not in. But we'll see how Diman can bounce back on a short week. They'll play Thursday night on the road. And then the Bengals return home on the 25th, which is a Saturday game, playing at Atlantis Charter. And then senior night at the moment scheduled for Thursday, October 30th at 7. And I believe that game is going to be played here. Still ironing out some details there, but that game is supposed to be here, and we're planning to cover it as well. So that'll do it here, though, for Week 5. Tough week on Fred TV. We didn't see any wins this week. We got to change that. Hopefully field hockey on Monday can start the work week for us with a dub against the Case Cardinals. We hope you'll join us then for more live high school sports. Our cameraman Mike Fernandez tonight. I'm Evan Massoud. Final score, one last time. Tri-County wins it over Diman, 26-7 under the lights here in Week 5. Have a great weekend. So long.